honestly, and to never go to jail. I'm fresh up out the gutter, I don't know if you can tell. I'm hustling for everything I do for legacy. You can call me any type of day, my dog, I never sleep. The only rule I got is if we don't embarrass me. I write down my problems, then record it just for therapy. Just for clarity, old clubs selling out of here, doing stadiums. Gold diggers don't come around, they don't survive my radius. I keep it too real for real, and that's what made me rich. That's what made me rich. Hustling, that's what made me rich.
First opened in 2002. There's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Detroit Lions. Have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Pickens going in motion left. Pass complete. George Pickens with it. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. First carry of the game now for the Texas superstar, Bijan Robinson. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. The Lions at 2-0 here to begin the season. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
From the gun, it's Hooker. Steps, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Disrupting that play and dropping him was Arnold Ebiketie.
Now that's a heck of a moment for your first sack of the game, because if this long drive ends without a touchdown because of that sack, we're going to look back and say that might be one of the biggest plays of this contest.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release, as this will be incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. And here now the punter, Fox, as he sends this one away. Fighting through. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. They run with the All-Pro from a couple of years ago, Jonathan Taylor. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. Now, this defense for the Lions, very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Ritter fires quickly out wide. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. You talk about this Lions defense. 32 teams in the NFL, and they're just better than 50% of them defending the pass, number 16 in in the league.
And while teams don't like to talk about it, they're pretty proud of their rankings. But this ranking is going to be put to the test today because they're going up against a top 5 passing offense in this one.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. Back to throw, Ritter. Now this will be swung out wide for Taylor. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21. On 4th down, Bradley Pinion on to punt for the Falcons. Back deep, Khalif Raymond. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Fielded just inside the 20. So call that a 56-yard punt with a return of about 11. And the Lions will take over. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They go play action. Here's Hooker. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
2nd and 10, Hooker back to the air. He'll find his rookie tight end, Sam Laporta. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one good for 26 and a 1st down. Here's Hooker. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
2nd and 10. Hooker to the air yet again. That's going to be caught by Josh Reynolds. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 28. Option play. Here's Robinson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Here's Hooker to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. So he's 3 for 7 throwing the football right now. Not an awful start, but also not the sharpest of starts.
No, I would agree with that. But if you're a confident quarterback and to play that position, you have to be. You just act like there's something wrong with the wind currents or something wrong with the ball. It is not you. Keep throwing. That timing usually develops.
But he doesn't quite make it. Taking it with an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
He kept it in his hands and tried to push it across the goal line himself, but the defensive front wouldn't allow him to do so. Bringing up 2nd down and a bit farther.
On 2nd and goal, here's the option. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped to the backfield. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. Now Hooker. And it'll be intercepted. Picked picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Falcons are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. No score after one on EA Sports. Second quarter now, Falcon football, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Ready, set.
They run once more with Taylor. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Romeo Okwara in on the tackle. Now a 2nd and 10. Up the middle, here's Taylor. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 12 yards is the pickup, good for a 1st down for the Falcons.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
First and 10, Taylor now. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. 51 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. They'll run the toss here with Taylor. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Well, coaches stress their defense being physical. They don't just mean the big guys. How about the guys on the outside, the cornerbacks? It's not just their job to patrol the airspace. They can get involved in the run game as well.
That's out quickly to London. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. First catch here for London, and also a 1st down.
Cycle. Black ultra. Steel black. Ready.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's Levi Onzurike fighting through and punishing the offense. A big tackle for loss. Here's a 2nd and 8. Looking to throw it here. Ritter. And it's caught. And the Falcons are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Charles, to move the chains that time, they had to complete it into double coverage, and they got it done.
And it's never easy overcoming multiple defenders, but he sure made it look simple. Found the right spot to exploit and won his 1-on-2 matchup.
Taylor will score. Touchdown, Atlanta.
And the thing you have to love about Jonathan Taylor, he's a shifty speed guy most of the time when you hand him the football. But he's not coming off the field when you get down near the goal line because he's as tough and gritty as they come. And he finishes things off here by getting into the end zone.
Koo able to connect on the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Here comes Khalif Raymond from his end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. In a close game like this, Charles, those interceptions like they had on the last drive could be costly, but here they've got another opportunity to seize control of this game.
And they'd better take advantage of it, because otherwise, if they end up losing by one score, they'll relive this over and over and over until they have another opportunity to wipe it away.
Hooker. And he wants Reynolds way downfield. And that's caught inside the 35. And he will be taken down, but a big play there as it comes just as we reach the 2-minute warning. Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side. Just a gain of a couple there, and it'll be second down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Robinson up the middle. They'll get it to the 23-yard line. Give him 8 yards there. Still a few inches to go, though, as it'll be third down at about the length of the football. Here's third and a few inches. Robinson will try to pick it up. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. And they gave themselves options there on the third down play and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
Hooker now on first down. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Here's second and 10. Off play action. Here's Hooker. And he rifles one incomplete.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at third and 10. Working out the shotgun. Hooker flushed out right. There's Laporta. He's got it. Touchdown Lions. A great play there. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Lions are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. And oh, he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. Here's Ritter. His throw incomplete.
tight ends go. He might not provide the super flashy plays very often, but he's pretty reliable. Usually an excellent target, and no one really catches what's thrown to him. He did on that play.
Third and short, Ritter. To the right side, complete to Taylor. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass, a run. What will they do? We're about to find out. Fourth down. They'll run for it. It's Taylor. Fighting through it. He's got space. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on fourth. Fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 84 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
Out of bounds at the 26-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Here we go.
Second down and 6 now from the 26. On play action, here's Ritter. Rolling to his left. That ball is caught. It's London for the Atlanta touchdown. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Falcons would extend their lead here just before halftime. What a great drive that was. A long drive, sustained, well executed.
I love what we're seeing out of him here in year 2, right? This young quarterback continues to evolve and grow. He's really the adage right now that John Wooden, the famous basketball coach, used to say. Be quick, but don't hurry. You can see that everything is happening for him, but he's not taking it at a pace that he can't sustain.
So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. That one let go deep for Laporta. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
A final shot before break. Hooker, that one let go deep for Laporta. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Will Harris. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. We welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. From his end zone, here comes Patterson. And he returns this to the 22. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. But Charles, for them, pretty good first half on the ground. They had some success running the ball in quarters 1 and 2, and they've got the lead. Now a chance to expand upon that lead here with their first drive in the third quarter.
Yeah, believe it or not, you and I have noticed that this great game of football has shifted towards pass first, run second. So for me, it is really nice to see some of these teams keeping the ground game as a big component of their offense, and it's working pretty well for them now. And let's face it, they can continue to do damage with it. And in addition, it sets up the pass game really well for them too.
Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
6, mega, yellow, zoom.
Ritter throwing on 3rd down. He'll get this into the hands of Van Jefferson. And out across midfield down to the 45. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it'll give him a fresh set of downs.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Hey, green. Pause red. Grill green. Black shot.
Now Ritter to throw on 1st down. This pass is caught by London. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Fight 60. 43 rail. Cover 38.
Now flags come flying in. One of the Falcons moved early. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. The false start backs them up 5, 1st and 15.
Fight 97. Shot 17.
Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
Ritter will set up to throw it. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Miller. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Great mix of play calling so far. 3 runs, 3 passes. All 3 passes have been completions. 1st and goal.
I think on defense now, you have to almost take a chance. Rely on your scouting. Pick a play you think they would run here and just load up for it and see what happens.
They'll run here with Taylor. And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. Jonathan Taylor with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Falcons take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Well, this offensive line has really stepped up to the challenge here, because those Mastodons, they've been sensational clearing holes all game long. And this is great work down here near the goal line to give their back the space he needs to work his way into the end zone.
They'll let Taylor try and run. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this... There he goes, left side! Down the left sideline. George Pickens. And finally taken down at the 4-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 71 yards. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Looking to throw. Hooker. That's out wide here for Robinson. And in for the Lions. Touchdown. Bijan Robinson from 4 yards out. And the Lions are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point try now for Patterson. He's got it. They're back within a score. It's 8, 21-13. Back out there to send this one away. Patterson going to bring this out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be second down.
Brings up second and 5 at the 29-yard line.
Ready. Green Jack. 12, 10. Ready?
They give to Taylor out of the gun. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 108 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
3-3.
First down, Falcons.
Watch out now. 50 Fury. Ready.
Back to Taylor on first down. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
22 needle. Red, yellow. Red, cycle. Blue, striker. Ready?
Ritter now on second down. And this one is incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
5-6. Black Ultra. Ready.
Ritter to throw it. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
This offense converted once on fourth down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Here's Bradley Pinion now as he'll punt it away for the second time. And this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. They begin the drive with Robinson. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
What an advantage having a lead guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
Well, you got to think, Charles, that one's on the quarterback, because everybody was up at the line of scrimmage. He just didn't call for the snap in time.
Yeah, I think he needs a little bit better awareness out there, because you got to know when the clock's in single digits and either snap it or get a timeout called if you have one.
Got it. Ready?
And now after the delay of game, they're operating behind the sticks, 2nd and 15.
Ready?
Throwing. Hooker. Flush to his right. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Good yardage there on the scramble, and all of a sudden they're left with a 3rd and 2, much more manageable.
Partner was a definite passing down, but he was able to leak out and pick up some good yardage, even though the coverage was excellent. Maybe it's not exactly how they drew it up, but he still got a big chunk of yardage on 2nd down.
The Lions on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. From the gun, it's Hooker. He's going to drop this underneath for Robinson. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
Hold it ready. Warrior 70, Cowboy 80.
Hooker's going to throw it. That's into the hands of Reynolds. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I think we were both wondering if we were going to see them try and push it deep downfield, facing a one-possession deficit late, and they certainly didn't disappoint. They gave it an effort.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Eluding the pressure right. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. It's a loss of a yard, so they'll wind up crediting him with a sack, and it brings up third down. They're 2 for 2 on third down conversions on this drive. This one tough. They need 9 yards on third down. Here's Hooker. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
They converted twice on third down that drive already, but couldn't make it a third. We always talk about in-game adjustments. How about what the defense did there, able to shut them down on that attempt?
Let's go now.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked up by Mike Hughes. And the Falcons are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. The fourth down, they felt compelled to go for it, and he throws the INT.
Yeah, he knows that you can't take a sack there, so he had to try and force one in. Now, this might not be a throw he makes if we're in the second quarter, but he had to take the chance there, and this one wound up being intercepted.
They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. They have not seen that much today. That's Aiden Hutchinson. He was determined to blow that play up, and he sure did. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
43 rail. Hut.
Again, it's Taylor. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. 125 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it's second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second.
Fight, 97. Chop, 17. Hey, red. Go red.
Back to throw, Ritter. Escaping the press. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Flying in for that sack, Aiden Hutchinson.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense. They kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
On third down, here's Taylor. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They're looking at a fourth down now as they try to hold on to this lead for dear life. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to perhaps salt this one away. And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. Here's Bradley Pinion now as he's on to punt for Atlanta. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
set. Let's go. Ready.
St. Brown with the catch. And now off to the races down the right side. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
And this is one of those gotta-happen drives. You can't start much better than that. Big yardage there. And just as important, he's able to get out of bounds. And now, that changes everything.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to him. And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has. But in his defense, he hadn't had a lot of time to throw the football. You like the way I said that? In his defense.
In his defense. I got it.
You see what I did there?
Yeah, he needs better protection, that's for sure. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
That's a good bounce-back play right there after taking a sack on first down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a third and short yardage call. Through the offensive coordinator, you got to look into that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out third and yardage.
Here's Hooker. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Derek Stingley picks it, and the Falcons have just about sewn up this football game. Well, this game has not been short on intrigue.
These players are on the last year of their contract. Re-sign them.
We ain't playing no games, we playing for keeps. It's sweet. It's my time, not no paddock.